We've learned in Module 1 that regardless of our age, sex, experience, or education, we can build a successful career in sales. The secret to building it is the 5 essential ingredients. The first is interest, which means you're committed to a calling, have the training, education, and expertise an amateur does not have. You have a positive attitude because positive thoughts give you positive results. Negative thoughts give you negative results. You have the energy, and you define success as what is important to you. You also have a method for controlling the sales situation, a procedure that leaves nothing to chance, the track selling system. In the remainder of this program, we're going to show you how to apply the 7 steps of the track selling system: approach, qualification, agreement on need, sell the company, fill the need, act of commitment, cement the sale. We'll show you how this procedure can be used to sell your product, service, or ideas, no matter what your sales cycle. For example, these 7 steps might take place in one call, or they might occur over several weeks or months. In this module, we'll cover the first step in our track selling system, approach. Experience shows that much of your success in closing a sale depends on how well you perform in the first 2 steps of the track selling system, approach and qualification.
Welcome to Track Selling Step 1, Approach, the first program in our Track Selling series. The track selling system takes you through 7 steps in the sales process, from first approaching your prospect to cementing the sale. This 7-step procedure has been field tested and it works. Although it is structured, it's not canned. You'll find it completely adaptable to your own personality, the different personalities of your prospects, and the specific product or service that you sell. In every step, you'll be of service to your prospects with complete integrity, using persuasion, not pressure. Step 1, approach, is just what it sounds like: getting to know your prospect, introducing yourself, and establishing a rapport. During this program, you'll learn the importance of the introduction during a sales call and ways to build rapport with prospects. You'll also learn how to sell yourself to a prospect and how long the rapport-building portion of your sales presentation should last. Let's now watch the first step in the track selling series, Approach.
Approach is the first step in the track selling process. Your initial introduction and ability to build rapport are critical aspects of your approach. The introduction is how you introduce yourself when you first make a sales call. It's your opportunity to create a good first impression. Psychologists tell us people make a lasting impression on others in the first 3 to 5 minutes of their meeting. Let's go to Lori Mendelson, a top salesperson with Selton Financial Services. Lori?
Hi, Terry. Whatever you do in the first 3 to 5 minutes when you meet your prospect will have lasting effects on your business relationship. Research findings also show we communicate a lot of facts about ourselves, mostly by nonverbal means. Specifically, although we may be talking with someone, only 7% of the communication the other person receives is actually by what we say. 39% is communicated by our tone of voice, and 55% by our facial expressions and body language. To hold a prospect's attention and interest, your approach has to be creative. Here's Nick Carolin, the #1 salesperson for Danforth Office Supplies.
Thanks, Lori. What does this mean for you? You need to conduct yourself as a warm, friendly person, the kind of person your prospect would enjoy having as a friend. Enter your prospect's office with an air of confidence and friendliness. Use a warm, genuine smile that shows you are sincerely interested in the other person. A smile is truly the universal sign of friendship. Call your prospect by name. Maintain eye contact and offer a warm, firm handshake. Greet your prospect and introduce yourself in your own words, but make sure your introduction includes the following 5 aspects.
In your introduction, you need to include 5 things. 1, greeting your prospect.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming to our offices. I really appreciate it.
2, calling your prospect by name.
Thanks for seeing me today, Carl.
3, giving your own name.
I'm Lori Mendelson.
4, identifying your company.
And I'm with Selton Financial Services.
And 5, asking an open-ended, rapport-building question.
How's your day going so far?
Very good. I'm busy, but I'm staying on schedule. The boss has been in here every 10 minutes.
Let's talk about the handshake. As you introduce yourself, offer a warm, firm handshake. It's a sincere gesture of friendship in any language. Then, offer your business card to your prospect immediately after this introduction period. Have your card conveniently at hand when you go into the meeting, so you don't have to fumble around for it and create a distraction for both you and your prospect. By offering your card at this early point in the sales call, you will help put your prospect at ease. While your prospect is talking with you, he or she might forget your name or your company's name. Your card will be a handy reference source to refresh your prospect's memory. Should you ask your prospect for a card in return at this point? In many cases, your prospect will automatically give you a card when you give yours. If this doesn't happen, and you see business cards on display on your prospect's desk, it's certainly appropriate to ask for one. If your prospect doesn't offer you a card and you don't see any on display, think twice before asking for one. Because if the prospect is temporarily out of cards, he or she may feel embarrassed. And the prospect who doesn't have business cards at all may feel downright unimportant. It isn't worth the risk. Now, a little coffee talk. If you are offered a cup of coffee or a beverage, politely decline. Drinks can spill on paperwork or on expensive desks and carpets.